Hello, here are some of my favorite bank hacks. So number one, I love working with Scotiabank for the STEP program, so Scotia Total Equity Program. And that is a mortgage program that's available to Canadians. It's on the residential side. So as you buy the property and you pay down the mortgage, it becomes a line of credit, which is just amazing. It's automatic as well and has all kinds of perks. Another big item I love about Scotiabank is, especially when you get approved for a mortgage, make sure to accept the credit card they offer you. Usually it's more than one. Start collecting them, and then when you've had them for a bit of time, you can call them up and turn all these lines of, these credit cards into lines of credit. And it's really helped me as a real estate investor. That's an awesome trick if you have space in your credit to do so. Number two, I like Meridian. It's a credit union, so it's not a bank. But Meridian has an awesome program where you can keep your residential property and then switch it to a commercial loan with your corporation. So check out Meridian. There's some awesome tips and tricks there. It's a credit union, as I mentioned, so the rules are not the same as with banks. So the big fives in Canada, big five banks are awesome, but the credit unions have their own special little things. Desjardins is another one, and Desjardins is, I think it's national now, but anyway, it's all over Ontario and Quebec. If you're in Ontario, you can get service in English in Quebec as well. And what's really neat with Desjardins Business, if you have a corporation, you can actually get a line of credit that is fairly cheap and quite easy to get as well. So you actually don't need that much to qualify, and it can really help you as a real estate investor. The second interesting item about Desjardins is that they will finance many doors. So you've probably heard most banks will go up to 4 doors. RBC will go up to 5 doors, and then Desjardins does something funny. They, like on the residential side, they will go up to, I think, 12 doors. So do your due diligence, but they will go much larger. However, the caveat is now you have to qualify for this much larger property. But it could be a game changer. I mean, if you can qualify for that property, why not do it? It does put it on your credit, so it would affect other properties, but it could be an option that saves the deal. So make sure to check out Desjardins, keep it as an option for your investments. Another bank I enjoy is RBC. So I'm a bank connoisseur, as it seems. So RBC, what I love about RBC is the cross-border banking. RBC Bank in the US and RBC Canada, they just make it super easy to do cross-border banking. You can open up a bank account with RBC Bank. You need it in Canada as well, just open a savings account. And then the US account is free the first year at the time of this recording. Something else I like about RBC Bank is on the mortgage side, if you go with a residential mortgage, RBC will actually go up to 5 doors. So most banks go up to 4 plexes, 4 doors, and then some will go up to 6, but RBC will go up to 5, which is kind of a weird spot. So 5 plexes, they're a bit small to do commercial financing. 6 plex is usually where it starts. So RBC is an option. They'll go up to 5, so keep that in mind. BMO, Bank of Montreal, Banque de Montréal, is in Canada and in the US. So in the US, it used to be referred as BMO Harris. It's now just BMO rebranded. And what's awesome, you can do global money transfers. So you have a BMO Canadian account in US dollars and a BMO US dollar, obviously. You can easily transfer funds between each of the banks, even though it's basically the same bank. It's quite simple. Another thing I really love about BMO is on the personal side, if you open one bank account, you pay the one monthly fee. I think it's $16.95. And if you give a certain balance, you can get it for zero. You can also get premium accounts, $30, then you get $30 a month. Certain balance, it's free. Of course, they could pay you interest, but anyway, you get some perks and you get some awesome credit cards. The really important feature is the sub accounts. So with one main account, the kind of lead account, you can have up to 20 accounts all tied together to the same account. So it's great. You can nickname them, put up to 5 nicknames with one debit card. And if you're like me, you can ask for 2 debit cards. So you can nickname 10 accounts. So when you log in, you're going to see the names of your buildings, and it keeps your accounting super nice and organized. And when you want to do a month end or year end, you can just anyway download all your statements and you're good to go. So that's why I love BMO. Make sure to check it out. Say hi from me, because they probably know me now. I have so many accounts in BMO, it's unbelievable. And on the corporate side, so if you do commercial, they have e-business bank accounts and they're free. So you get one lead account, the checking, and then you can get sub accounts, savings on the corporate side. They don't allow a million checking accounts. And again, you can nickname them. So up to 5, you can name one HST, one income tax, whatever you want to call it, building names. It's up to you, but it's really handy. Again, keeps you organized, and you can transfer funds between the accounts. You can get a US dollar account, so many options. I just love BMO. So if you enjoyed my banking hacks, make sure to check out my other awesome videos by clicking now.